Hey guys, making a new video series called Tips and Tricks. And this is special things you can do in the Astral concerning saving yourself from demons and scum and ankle biters. All right. Tips and tricks. So look for the playlist. I've been making a lot of videos. It's really good. And the first one is connections. Like have another person connecting you. Now, I'm with Christ, so you got to do this morally. Use morals, natural law. Use your morals so you don't get in shit with Christ. And if you do get in shit with Christ, he'll just give you a dream series and you come out of it and you're back on top. It's that simple. But this is pretty basic stuff. This is one of the basic things I learned using my seeds. Now this is with my seeds. You can do this also without no seeds. It's really easy. But there's a trick to it. Now, you have connections to another person in a physical or a spirit or a demon, and you got to get rid of it. You wake up in the morning and it's pulling you down, or it's pulling you left or right or up, whatever the case may be, it's pulling you. And you're pulling, and it's pulling. The person, be your girlfriend or whatever. Whatever the case may be, he's pulling you. Loogie man, in my case. Priestess. I did this on the priestess the other day to break her pulling me, and spiritually, she's pulling me, and this is what I do. You know what all the psychics say is block it. Well, yeah, that works, but that's just one way to deal with it. That person is still pulling you, meaning she's pulling your energy out of you. She's pulling your links. She tied links you, from you to her. She's got links and they're pulling you. Not just energy wise, but hard links. Imagine fishing lines down your spine, in your head, in your torso, in your sex chakra, and they're pulling you. She's pulling. Okay? And so you put up your blockage and you block her. Well, she's still pulling you. So how do you get rid of that? How do you stop that? You can block with the energy. You can block. It's only a partial block. The links are still in you. And as soon as you change, as soon as it goes away, she's pulling you again. As soon as you think of getting on with your day, she's still pulling you. So putting up the blockage and blocking her ain't doing shit. On energy wise, it's working. Blocking the energy. You got to close up your chakras. You close up your chakras and block. She's still pulling you. And as soon as you change that thought pattern of blocking her, the blockage goes away and you get on with your day. And they say, well, just give it to the light and love and rainbows and it'll make it go away. Take your crystal out and go, and make it go away. No, that's a fucking lie. It's bullshit. Okay? What you gotta do is this. If you can see her, you see the person pulling you, or if you can't, spiritually, feel the source that's pulling you and block it from there. Block it from the source that's pulling you. So let's say she's, or it is 100 miles away, 1,000 miles away in the astral, and she's pulling you. Focus on her. If you know who it is or if you don't, it doesn't matter. Block it from that point and shift vibrations. Okay? Then grab all the links if you can. This is where the C's come in. Grab the links in that person that are connected to you. They're your links. Well, not your links. She put them in you and she's using them. And pull them out of her. That's where the C's come in. So don't do it here and block. Do it at the source. That's what I do. Say a priestess is 1,000 miles away. She's pulling me. I'll block it where she is using my own stuff. Not inside myself, but outside myself. It's hard to explain. That's why no one explains it. It's hard to explain. I don't even think anybody on fucking earth knows how to do this. But I learned it. I've never heard someone else telling me this, but I learned it. Focus on the person. She's pulling you. Put the blockage there. Put the blockage there. Shift your vibration. You shift your vibration, it changes vibrations. She's still pulling you, but you're blocking it there, at her, not at you. You're not here. Block, 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 block. You're blocking it at her. Right in her face, you're blocking her. And then, because she knows what she's doing. It knows what it's doing. You gather you see with your inner light, all the links that she has pulling. Take the fucking links, all of them you can, shift vibration, and as you shift vibration, pull the links out of her. Pull all the links out of her. That will break the connection. She won't know what the fuck's going on. She's like, oh my God. And then you take all the links in you, shift vibration, and pull them out. Some of them are so hard, you might have to cut the links with a pair of scissors. Just take a pair of scissors and cut the links. The links, the parts that are left in your body with Jesus Christ in you will automatically dissolve and go to wherever over time. Over hours, your body dispels them. But what you just did was you broke all the hard links and you blocked her from sucking your energy, your heart, your sex, your brain, whatever the case may be. Then, after you've done that, you should be pretty good until 2 days later it starts again. If she wants to. Sometimes they want to. Usually they want to. Well, I have to go back and make contact with them. Put more links in them. That's what they do. That's what the priestess does to me. For fucking 2 years now. So that's how you get rid of it. Then if you still feel links, still feel things, like you won't be pulled so much right after that, but you'll still feel things. There'll be another whole series of hard links in you. You gotta gather them all up and cut them. Just cut them. You can pull them. You can try to pull them out of your body by shifting your frequencies and stuff within your body. The soul, let your soul do it. You shift frequencies and it changes the frequency, and you can pull them out very easily. But if you don't know how to shift frequencies, you got the region priest to do it, or your Christ to do it, or just cut the links. Cut them. They'll feel like fishing line. It feels like fishing line. And cut them. Your body will poop out, get rid of, eventually, the leftovers inside you, the connections inside you. Oh, and really, that's all it is. I mean, that's how I do it. Now, that's just a fast way of doing it for me. I can, like, once you've done it once and you got it down, fuck. It takes you 10 seconds. People pull me, focus on them, put a blockage, shift, pull all the links out of them, cut them at you, cut them where you are. You can feel them. You gather them all up into a big fucking bundle and cut them. And that's it. That's all you do. Then you get, if you're with Christ, tell him what you did. He'll put you in a manger or purge the links out of you. And they don't hurt. They're just little wires. You can actually do it right here in your hand. Cut links, gather them all up in a bundle, in a big fucking bundle. Shift, and with your seeds, use your seeds, cut them all in your hand. But it's a different mental state. It's a different mental awareness. It's something like that. You just cut them all in your hand. Tell yourself, I'm cutting all these seeds in my hand, or cutting all the links in my hand. And it's done. Then you just purge out the links that are still connected in you. It's that fast. But I like to, there's another way. Now, if it's a demon or if it's something really negative that's fucking with you, you really want to know what to do? This is a little devious, but it works good, and it's okay with a demon. Pull the hard links, pull them back. You could be 1,000 miles away in the astral. Pull them till it's nice and tight. He's pulling, and you're pulling. You got bundle all the links up. He's wondering what the fuck's Rich doing? What's Rich doing? Bundle all the links up. Make them tight, like a what's that game? Tug of war on a rope. He's pulling, you're pulling. And use your seeds. Get it nice and tight. And yank them fucking hard at the source. Yank him right out of his body, soul body. It'll rip his skins. He'll fucking drop. He'll fucking cry. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to do. Just fucking pull him, because he's got them all tied in like fishing hooks, tied into himself. And they're a direct line to you. You don't get hurt. Take the fucking links after you pull them out of him at the source and cut them before he can do it. He won't be able to. These fucking ankle biters, they don't know what they're doing. But you fucking yank him out, you'll tear his fuck. If he has bones, a thorough bones, if he has a thorough guts, If he has a thorough brains, you rip his guts out with it. It's beautiful. And it hurts them. Especially people like in St. Lucian. I've done it to the priestess. She's drove me fucking batshit crazy. I grab my links, I go to the source, and I just pull them all over. Like that. Just boom. Oh, I got her fucking heart rips out, her guts rips out, her fucking intestines are leaking out. And she's going to the hospital. You did nothing wrong, man. You've done nothing wrong. And if Jesus Christ comes, say, I pulled my links. I pulled the links out of her. She put them in me. I pulled them out. Fuck it. I don't want this. I don't want to be fucking pulled all night long. I don't want to be. I don't want to be pulled all night long. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. Especially if it's a loser down in Doom City. So, this is what you do. This is what you can do. That's one little tip. Couple little tips of what you can do. You can cut them here with you gather up the links into a bundle and cut them. Use your inner light to cut them. It's just like melting through butter. You can pull them at the source, out of the body, the soul body, whoever is pulling you, bam, and it'll rip their guts out, it'll rip their skins. That makes me feel good. I love that one the best. And you can make them nice and tight, block at the source of where you're being pulled, even if you don't know who it is. If you don't know who it is, you will pull them out hard. This is what you do. Pull them out really hard. Bam! Out of that person. And whoever it is, you'll know about it. Because they'll start fucking screaming and you'll hear it because they're connected to you. They'll start fucking screaming. And you'll know who it is. Yeah. So block at the source. You block at the source. Shift in vibration, usually up. And because when you block at the source, right? Say the person's standing right here. This is a person. You block. You're putting up a barrier at the source, right in her face. You're blocking her. Then you shift, or you shift the vibration and pull all the links out of her. It's a different way of doing it, but it works great. You can get it done in 10 seconds. Use one of those two. You can get it done in 10 seconds. And this is a pain in the ass, especially people like me and you. We're in bodies. They want your body essence. So they make these fucking links. They stick it in your nuts. They stick it up your root. Right to your fucking flesh. And they pull. Well, you don't got to put up with it. All you got to do, focus on, is find that fucking link that's pulling you. Once you do that, and if it's energy, they don't have no links in you, and it's just energy, at the source, put up a blockage and shift. It's that simple. It's broken then. Because they don't know where you are. You just shifted out of their fucking phase, out of their, because it takes time for them to phase to you in order to pull your energy. Well, you just fucking shifted. You blocked them and shifted at the source. Don't block here, block there. Because they don't know. They don't know how to do that because they're ankle biters. So you just shift vibration, travel up in vibration, and it's all over with. They're like, oh fuck, so I gotta wait for him to come down. And it'll happen again, but you just block it at the source, shifts vibration again, and they're done. And if you're with Christ, get him to solve it. Say, this person's fucking with me. I need this shit fixed. And that's what you do. But it's usually links. There's usually some form of links. And if you feel the pulling, they'll be the most prominent links. If you feel the pulling, because it's already set up, they set it up. The links are already there. The most prominent ones, and they're using them to pull you. They're pulling you, loosening up your soul body, and sucking the energy out of it. That's what they want, the energy. You gotta cut the links. You don't rely on Jesus, because Jesus comes in, then he's gotta find the fucking connection, and it's just a pain in the ass. He's gotta verify it's that person. It's just a pain in the ass. Pull the fucking links out yourself and get it over with. And get on with your day. They're ankle biters, man. You got a fucking dog gnawing on your ankle all night, all day. That's what it's like. Drives you fucking nuts. So fucking gather up the links in a bundle and pull the fucking shit right out of them. Pull the fucking links, all of them, as many as you can, all at once, in a swift fucking bam. Rip their fucking guts out, and they'll fucking be in the hospital in no time. Or if they're in an illusion, they're laying there crying. And you know what? Fuck them. Fuck them. They got no right to do that to you, man. They got no fucking right. And you do it to people, but when you realize you're doing it to someone, don't do it no more, because you're being a douchebag. And cut the links. You don't want to be a fucking douchebag. So you gotta be careful. This is a little tip I learned. Connections with demons. Call it a demon. Mostly people. People that are mad at you. People that are in love with you. You gotta do it. You gotta take care of yourself, man. And if you don't, lay down in bed and practice that. Put up your blockages. Don't put them up here. Just look at them pulling you. Align yourself with them, with what is pulling me. Chant it. Chant it out loud to yourself. What's pulling me? What's pulling me? And you'll either know the person or you won't. Don't go. That's a whole new fucking realm, man. You don't want to go there. If you don't know who it is, don't go. Pull back. Don't pull back so hard that you pull the links out of your guts. You don't want that. Gather up the links. Fishing line. Because they're fishing. That's what it is, fishing line. They're fishing. When you're catching a fish. Well, they caught you. But you're just cluing into it and you want this to end. You gotta cut the fishing line. Don't be a fish. Don't be a fish. Oh, no, man. You're a fish with a shotgun and a hand grenade and a crowbar. That's what you gotta do. Block it at the source. They never saw this before. Fucking pull the links out of them. Right at the source. Paradisimo. Use your fucking seeds. You don't have to have seeds, but you got to know what you're doing. It's easier to use seeds. Anyway, that is my tips and tricks. Number one, I'm making a new playlist on YouTube. And I hope you understood. I hope you understood this. It's pretty basic stuff. Well, for me, it is now. I've been doing it for 20 years. You can either cut them right here, bam, just by thought. I have the links in my hand. Normal thinking is you have links, fishing line in your hand. Well, you can't break fishing. It's not that. You're in an illusion. You can do whatever the fuck you want. The rules don't apply. With your soul, cut the links. Psh, they're cut. Just like that. You found the links. You have them in your hand. Cut the links in your hand. Psh, they're all cut. Gather up some more. Cut them. That's what you do. With the seeds, it's even easier, but you can do it without them. You just gotta know the rules. In an illusion, there are no rules. In the illusion, the astral, there are no rules, just your limited experiences. So start experiencing it and achieve the higher fucking realms of fucking wisdom. Pretty soon you'll be a regent priest. Pretty soon you'll be above Christ. And you'll get through the Christ, work through the Christ stuff, education, and you'll be on top of the mountain in no fucking time at all if you're not already. This is huge to get you to the top of the mountain. And there's a lot more. There's hundreds of fucking shit more. 100 more tips and tricks to learn. And as I remember what I did, like sending people to the moon, I'll post them. I'll show you step by step how to do it. Things that I've learned. All right. Later.